Hi, it's Frankie, and welcome back to Jekyll and Hyde. I actually didn't, exit the game. It's still the same day when I last recorded. Need to calm down and think. What can I calm down with? Maybe some tea. Hyde. There has to be more. He's hiding something. Pun intended. He's definitely hiding something. Goodness. What Einfeld and the others told me was true. He was horrifying. That voice and laughter, I'm scared that they might haunt my dreams. Oh, my poor friend Jekyll. Your new friend is a fiend in a man's clothes. Now that it's come to this, I must speak to Jekyll. I'll take the carriage later, and it'll be a while since I've seen Bolton Street. I wonder if Jekyll has heard about Mr. Hyde, what Mr. Hyde has done. He must have. I'll go and ask him. Meeting. The net is closing in. Who did Mr. Hyde meet? We get to play Mr. Hyde. Yes, I'm Hyde. What is it? Not enough crowns? How dare you? Yeah, that's fine. We'll get back to it, don't worry. Let's go to Bolton. I'm here now. Except for the one house, everything else is run down. Compared to its past reputation, Bolton Street has lost its splendor. Ow, that's hurting my ear holes. I'm gonna look around. Normally I'd get to the cream of the crop already. The air in London is really bad. But I'm gonna talk to other people because you're an asshole. You hurt my ears. Okay. Looks like I don't have anything something. In search of Dr. Jekyll, only one house, second house from the corner is still intact. Yes. Pool, is Dr. Jekyll at home? Oh, Mr. Utterson, we have not seen you in a while. I will let Master know that you are here. Please come in and wait by the fireplace. I'll be right back. Thank you, I'll do that. But how could that be? Hey, Paul, you don't mind if I just check around, do you? You don't mind at all? Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Would you like a cup of tea or something? Or some refreshments, Mr. Utterson? No, I'm fine. I'm not thirsty. I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. These are Jekyll's papers. Medicine, psychology, law, chemistry. Did he work on chemistry too? He's a very hard-working man. Not even age can stop him. I can never get used to this bookshelf. Titles mean nothing to me. Probably because I know nothing about science, but I can make sense of a deed of transfer. I can say I do know that much as a lawyer. I'm still looking around, don't mind me, Pool. Oh, Bishop, don't mind me. Okay, I'm done. Can I get to the store? Nope, okay. Miss Utterson. Oh, Pool, so, I'm afraid that Master's not at home. Sometimes he goes out without telling us. Pity. Would you like me to relay any messages to the Master? Oh, no, thank you. Actually, I saw Mr. Hyde go through the back door. Is he allowed to do that even when Dr. Jekyll is not at home? Indeed, sir. Mr. Hyde also has a key to the back door that leads to the lab. Does the butler know? Does Poole know? I see. Dr. Jekyll must trust him quite a lot. Yes, sir. Master has told us all to obey Mr. Hyde. That's about Mr. Hyde. I'm not going to stop talking. I'm a lawyer, for Christ's sakes. I need answers. Well, I've been to this house many times, but I've never met Mr. Hyde before. Oh, I imagine not, Mr. Utterson. Mr. Hyde usually uses the back door, so we don't see him inside the house much either. Oh, I see. I understand. Since Dr. Jekyll is not at home, I shall be on my way. Farewell, Poole. Farewell, Mr. Utterson. I can't read that. I should have a picture of Lanyon, Jekyll, and... Wait. I didn't read that. I have two cases? What are you talking about? Well, I can't buy the cases now. I don't have the coins. I should have checked the picture of Lanyon, Jekyll, and myself from my childhood in one of my books. I remember the old days. It was pictures of us when we were young here. Yes, it's here. Jekyll. I hope you're not in trouble. When we were young, we were wild and foolish. But you are paying for it now in such a terrible way. I'll have to think about it a little more. Think about what a little more? Should I be on my desk? Should I have to okay? I've gathered quite a lot of information about Mr. Hyde. If I look into the matter a little more, I'm sure the truth will reveal itself. Jekyll's past, when compared to Mr. Hyde's secrets, shouldn't compare. Of course, it shouldn't be. Jekyll is a man of virtue compared to that horrifying man. However, letting that man loose will certainly be dangerous. He might even threaten Jekyll's life. If Jekyll were to disappear all of a sudden. Disappear. The disappearance of Jekyll. Where did I see those words before? Wait, hang on. Nothing? His will. That's where you've heard. Wow, no. Nothing. Stop. Stop. If that man finds out about Jekyll's will, he will do anything to receive his inheritance as soon as possible. Oh, Jekyll, your life may truly be in danger if Jekyll would allow it. I would do all that I can to protect him. Oh, Jekyll, I must warn you, Jekyll is definitely in danger. I don't even want to think about what that man might do to Jekyll. I should do something about him. I must tell Jekyll about this. Are you having fun? Please leave a review. Next time! That's what you miss on Glee. 1 week later. Something has arrived. I'll check it out. It's about my will. Okay. Out. Banquet. Tonight. Didn't even bother making sure the things fit. Poole told me you came by while I was out. I'll be hosting a banquet tonight. Would you like to come? From your friend, Henry Jekyll. Jekyll has finally contacted me. I'm so glad to hear from him, but there are so many things I must ask him. I need to go see Jekyll. That would be in Bolton Street, yes. Mr. Utterson, I was waiting for you. The others are waiting inside. Thank you, Poole. Hey, it's Jekyll. I'm just gonna look around, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm gonna... Frick. Oh, I see some familiar faces. Mr. Utterson, you're a little late. You used to be you used to be so punctual back in our school days. Look at your wrinkles. It's been so long. Don't you think, guys? I'm still not gonna talk to you. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys first. You're also a member of the Royal Society. How's your research going? I published a paper about my research recently, but it's nothing compared to Dr. Jekyll's. I've never met anyone as accomplished as scientist as Dr. Jekyll. I agree. He's accomplished so much. He has published over 20 publications, either alone or as co-author. He deserves to be a member of the Royal Society. It makes me so proud. I can't believe that he's a doctor of medicine as well as a legal expert. Dr. Jekyll knows as much about legal matters as I do. He's really amazing. I'm proud to be his friend. Yes, me too. It's been a while. Good to see you, gentlemen. I don't know why I gave you that voice. Yes, curt and to the point as always, just as Dr. Jekyll is faithful and sincere. Do you remember what Dr. Jekyll used to say? Idleness is a soul's rust. Yes, an idle life might as well be a rusty life. Dr. Jekyll has never wasted a day. His attitude towards life is highly imitable. The Queen should award him for that. Yes, Dr. Jekyll has a strong will. Think how much better the world would be if people were even half as good as Jekyll. It's been a while. I didn't know Dr. Jekyll would invite many people at a time. It's good to see you. How have you been? Great. How about you? Business is going well, and I'm doing great. Recently, I'm doing some trading as well. Looks like Dr. Jekyll has been doing well too. He said he's been conducting some new research. I can see the diligent, bright young man we used to know. He seems to have regained an old fortune, skills, and even his health. Yes, that's why he became such a great professor and scholar. He must have been influenced by the professors he had. Good for him. Yes, good, quite. Dr. Jekyll's maid. I'm still not talking to you, buddy. Hang on. Alright. Hey, what's up? My friend Utterson, it's been so long. I had heard you paid me a visit when I wasn't home. Pleasure to see you. Jekyll, how have you been? I've been well. Good to see you doing well. Why do you look so serious? Everyone is waiting for you, so why not relax and catch up with our dear friends? I see some old friends very well. Oh, it's been so long I've seen them. I'll have to go and welcome them. It's been years. Now it's not the time to get so serious. Let's have some wine. It's been a while. Good to see you, gentlemen. It's noisy everywhere. Hang on. We should see each other more often. Mr. Utterson, would you like a glass of wine? Oh, yes, please. When would I have a chance to enjoy a drink, if not today? Asta doesn't look too well today. It's worrying me. I don't think he's sick. Are you well, Mr. Utterson? I'm fine. Everything is fine. Okay, what's up, buddy? Everyone left, Jekyll. May I speak to you before I take a leave? You know about your will. Oh, Watterson, I always feel I must apologize to you. You ended up with a customer like myself. I would have given up on me a long time ago if I were you. You never give up, and are always looking after me. I wish Lanyon would be like that too, but he calls me a pseudoscientist. Ask about Dr. Lanyon. Since you brought it up, now that you say that, Lanyon seems to be quite upset with you. What happened? Oh, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. He's an excellent friend. If I could, I would see him more often, but he's too stubborn when it comes to academic issues. He called me a pseudoscientist. I was very disappointed. Talk about the will. Jekyll, you know that I haven't approved your will, don't you? My will? Oh, of course, I know. I don't understand why you disagree. Don't get mad, Jekyll. I found out something about Mr. Hyde, the man you've included in your will. Utterson, can we stop talking about my will? Jekyll, I heard something horrifying about Mr. Hyde. I can't change my will, Utterson. You don't understand my situation. I'm in big trouble. It's very strange, very... I wish I could resolve this problem by simply telling you about it, but I can't. Jekyll, you trust me, don't you? Trust me and tell me what's troubling you. I'll do anything I can. Utterson, I know you're a really good friend. I'm really grateful to have a friend like you. And I trust you, and you know that, don't you? Of course, I know. To lessen your worries, I can cut off all ties to Mr. Hyde whenever I wish. I can swear on the Bible. Please believe me on our friendship. And I have a request. This is very personal, so please don't worry and forget about Mr. Hyde. This class includes an illustration enhanced by gameplay experience by purchasing the illustration. I believe that you are telling the truth. Thank you, and I have one final request. I made Mr. Hyde my heir because I feel bad for him. That's why, if I disappear, please support Mr. Hyde's claims as my heir. Please help him. Excuse me. I don't think I can pretend to like your friend, Mr. Hyde. I'm not asking you to like him, but I want you to support his rights. asked my heir. Very well, I promise. I must leave you now. You can purchase the artwork from the gallery. Alrighty. I'll try to purchase it. I want to see all of the artwork. I appreciate it. Okay, so we are almost out of time and I can hear the baby crying. Alright. If this gold had no owner, wouldn't you want to steal it? Cause I'm not saying that you thought of stealing it. A church is where you confess your sins, not here. You just need to answer my question. Isn't this much easier for you to understand than scientific theories and terms? Now answer me. I'm waiting for your answer. Why do you want my answer? When someone asks you questions, you should answer. Well, I'll still explain it to you. We're trying to avoid answering, but all men will consider stealing the gold at least once, if they wouldn't be punished for it. What does it mean? Very well, I'll elaborate. Every man has two facets of his ego, one good, one evil, and those two are engaged in an eternal conflict to influence the decisions that man makes. You still look confused. Anyway, those are two egos I talked about. Good and evil. They are very old twins. I'll explain some more next time you come. Goodbye. Okay, I think that's it for now. We're at chapter 3, but we are already out of time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And 1 year later, oh shit. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!